watching The Producer's Room, a streaming web series featuring the creators behind the hit songs of today's music industry. Songwriters, music producers, and artists discuss their creative process as well as examining current issues and technologies in today's rapidly changing music business. Your host is producer, songwriter, and educator Dave Tuff. Welcome to The Producer's Room. I decided to try a little bit different combination than I typically use. I typically use a 57 or 2 or maybe a Royer, but I was hipped to this new mic. Well, not new actually. It's probably 20 years old, AKG D170. And so I'm trying that mic out in combination with a Royer 121. And the reason behind that, or at least my thinking, is that the Royer is going to give some more bottom end and fullness to the sound, and the AKG has this nice top end. I wouldn't use it by itself because it doesn't have the bottom end, but obviously if you mix those two together, you can really control how much the guitar cuts through versus how beefy it is. So that's the logic with what we're doing today. We're recording 2 tracks at the same time and then obviously overdubbing that. So we'll see you on the computer.
It sounds like a cross between Dido and...
Yeah,
and the Cranberries to me.
Ooh, like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but I mean, I can offset that or accentuate that. You know, like you know, whichever you prefer. You know what I mean? Like, you know how it is. Like,
yeah.
You know, sometimes like if somebody's playing like a Ringo Starr kind of drum fill,
right? Then
you want the bass to be more like a. You know, like a Sly and the Family Stone instead of Paul McCartney, so it doesn't sound too Beatles. You know what I mean? You know, so whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I think her references are obviously like more modern, like Lana Del Rey or that kind of stuff. But so I guess I want to add something fresh to it, but I agree with you. So I mean, do you want to start out on rhythm or? I mean, some of the notes I put were like verby, indie guitar, tremolo, maybe. I put Barry Sig, but I mean, you're a better judge than I. So
can you play the intro one more time?
Yeah.
I mean, you could do a call and response thing. That's kind of what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Like something real simple, almost Springsteen-ish, like a baritone, like a boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, I like that.
And then like have a strat kind of John Marish, maybe kind of.
Yeah.
You know, like kind of both being kind of ambient kind of guitar sounds.
Yeah, I could buy that.
So it'd be kind of a paint by numbers kind of thing of where we would only be hearing one of them going down. So if it sounds empty, that's intentional. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let me try the baritone first since.
Sure. So we'll tell the camera in case we use this part of the footage that. For the people that are watching that have never seen a Barry guitar, it has a lower B string, right? That's how it's different than a regular guitar?
It's tuned B. It's tuned like a Spanish tuning of guitar, like as far as the intervals, but it's low B to B as opposed to E to E.
Okay.
And some people tune them A to A, depending on...
Now, who was the first person that made... Or, when did that start appearing on records? Did it start in country? Or do you know of any, like rock where baritone?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. I've listened to so many different kinds of music, growing up that I'm not in chronological order. Like, I grew up, a kid of the 70s and 80s, so I first heard baritone where it really... spoke to me was Jimmy Vaughn and Fabulous Thunderbirds.
Oh, yeah.
Los Lobos, those guys, and I was like, oh man, what? And then Pete Anderson started playing it, like on Dwight Yoakam stuff. Well, then, I started reading about it and realized these guys had picked it up from guys like, here in Nashville.
Okay.
Patsy Cline, all those records. Harold Bradley.
Yeah.
Play. And the cool thing about, like, from what I understand, and I'm sure there's guys that could correct me on this because, I'm a poor man's musicologist. Don't claim to be a legit musicologist, but they like the attack of the baritone like the fullness of the upright, and so they used it as a combination. You know, and
was that
like
the tic tac guitar that they always? Yeah.
That's way, you know, like, and then they would play the, you know, the wolfier sound.
Right.
And I still to this day think that you know, some of those records that they cut like at RCAB and oh man, and the Kwanzaa, that's some of my favorite sounding records. And they used it for, you know, heck, they used to say when the electric, you know, straight up bass came out, I've still seen lyric or credits for like the Fender Precision bass. You know, people would play an electric bass, you know, but that's as I understand it. And then, you know, a lot of guys in the 70s and 80s and 90s, you know, like we still do, we'll get vintage gear and go, oh man, this would be really cool in this context or whatever.
Right.
And,
so just kind of repurposing
right. So I've always loved baritone guitars, you know.
Great.
So I've never heard it used in a way where I didn't like it.
Yeah.
This one needs a little work though. That's what I was telling you about. I dropped it, and then I have to watch this string popping out here.
So this is going to be at the turn before the first chorus. Are you hearing them on the choruses?
Just on the chorus.
Yeah, I mean I could mix it in wherever, but yeah, the chorus would be nice. Yeah, so here's the turn before the first chorus.
Okay, I might have to let me try. Let me see if this might be a little. That might groove better.
Okay, cool.
It's less outside, but it might.
Let's try
good.
Same place, right before the turn, right before the chorus. If that gives you enough time, does that give me enough time to prep? Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. First chorus, turn before the first chorus. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah,
let me even make it more like ambient. Like it still has too much attack.
I'm thinking even a longer line, like.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, is that? I don't know what you.
Like. Yeah, let me try this.
Yeah, I'll put you on input.
Like a real crazy
cool,
long delay.
That's cool. Same place? Just tell me when you're ready and I'll.
All right.
I'm actually hearing just one of them.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Give me just a second.
Second verse. Or the click, you want to click?
Yeah, thank. Okay,
Cool. Is there any way you can make the pad part a little louder, but the rhythmic thing a little softer? Or
yes.
not?
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yep. Yep.
I'm just curious. We can even blend it in more. There you go, yeah. I feel like I do too much on that tone.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Can we go back to the Strat, the what we had?
Yeah, no, I have it. I have all
Yeah.
that. Yeah, yeah. I have it.
It
One thing I
sounds really-
might use,
yeah.
just for kind of to catch your ears, I might use that last 12 and the second verse playing those riffs. I don't know, maybe not. But okay, so let's maybe just think about a sig, and then I think we're done.
Okay.
If there needs to be one, where should we go back to the Strat? Probably.
Let's just see what it does.
Is there anything at the top, though? No? Let me just go to that first turn. Let me just see. Okay. listen to that. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. You know, it's so predictable what I did on the bass. No. So as much as you can cover that up, I don't know if you can.
I mean, I'll play it. I personally
Yeah.
won't do anything.
Okay.
I think what's there is cool.
Okay.
It's
okay.
just it's like it's not a signature thing. It's like getting you ready for the.
Yeah.
It's getting you ready for something.
Okay.
Like
Cool.
And now the turn, if you want something there, which. Let me try some.
Did we nail that? Did we nail that first top one?
I wouldn't do it, but I mean, I'll do it.
Let me. Oh, I see what you're saying. Let me just hear that. I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Because then it goes away.
Turn. Okay. Yeah. So you ready for the turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a couple bars. Yeah. Nice. Second chorus and basically to the end.
Yeah. It trails. That's the thing about these things. Sometimes I'll just cut the feedback off a little bit. Maybe it'll help mask it a little bit.
Yeah, that works. That's cool, man. I don't know. It's like filtered.
Let's see if that works in the
Yeah.
with the song.
Yeah.